What's up, fam? And welcome to episode 30.
30.
Episode 30.
30.
Today, we talk about some very important things, if you ask me. This family loves movies.
Yeah,
Let me
we do.
just say, every time a movie comes on that piques our interest, we have got to go see it probably either the day it comes out or the day after.
Day after's easier.
I don't think it really makes a difference.
These last couple of movies, we went when it came out.
Yes.
Which,
Why?
no, because then
Your
so
daughter's
many
so
gaps. Oh my
antisocial.
gosh.
Your
No,
daughter's so
I'm not
antisocial.
antisocial. Hold on.
Stop yelling.
Wow,
Stop yelling.
you're really
When
aggressive.
you go to the movie
Passionate.
theater, you expect it to be just the movie. Not the people yapping behind you, not the yappers to your left or to your right. You want to just enjoy the movie. But no, we have yappers all around you.
Mind you, both of the movies that she's referring to that we're going to talk about today
Our Disney movies.
are Disney movies.
No, Wicked is not a Disney movie.
Okay, well, whatever. They're movies that are just right for children.
No, Wicked is not for children.
Gianna.
Wicked was made, Mommy? When was Wicked made? Go ahead, do your little Google
it.
search.
Google it.
Go ahead.
Googlealo.
When did Wicked, the musical, first come out?
2003.
Okay. Mommy, when was I born?
2005.
Right. And how old am I?
19.
Right. The people that are watching the musicals were from that time period in their life.
Gianna.
Right.
Wicked would have never come to fruition if it wasn't for The Wizard of Oz, which came out in 1939.
Exactly. So why would it be marketed towards kids? Why? It never existed prior.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about Wicked today. This is not up for debate.
Okay. But it's not marketed towards children, so don't use that as an excuse.
But the new movie Mufasa is, because that
Okay.
is yet again a Disney movie.
But also, that movie came out in the 1990s. So,
Yes.
again,
I'm trying to figure out what difference does it make when it came out. Like, there were not kids in the 1990s. There was no kids in
there-
2008.
Right. But what I'm saying is that
2003.
But what I'm saying is that the people that are watching these movies are people that have either seen the original or they're kids as well. I mean,
Okay,
kids
but
can watch it.
what about if I watched Wicked back in 2003 and my 19-year-old daughter who's 10, I said, "Hey, this was a really great movie when I was a kid."
Exactly. Notice how the adult is going with. I don't understand this
So
debate. what's
either
going
way, so nowadays they let 10, 12-year-old kids into the movies by themselves?
No.
on. No. But okay, you guys aren't hearing me out here.
Anyways, we're going around in this circle because when we went to go see this movie, Gianna was highly upset that directly behind us were
kids.
a group of girls and they were chit-chatting it up for both movies, right?
I don't remember Wicked.
I don't think for Wicked that much.
No, I don't think it was for Wicked.
I think we went 2 or 3 days after Wicked started, so it wasn't
No,
as
it
full.
was-
We went out
It was
the day
very
it
full. There was
released.
people sitting right next to me.
Let's move on. This is a ridiculous.
Anyways, I wanted us to have a conversation about these movies because, you know, I have to give it up to Lou here because he didn't go to not one, but he went to 2
That's right.
musicals.
I'm showing some
and
growth.
he did not fall asleep.
I didn't take my pillow. That's why I didn't fall asleep. So
No, you fell asleep during. What was the movie that you fell asleep to that I was like, wow, you really felt. Transformers. We went to go see a Transformers movie and you knocked out. I was
it
like,
was
oh,
not bueno
wow.
though. It
He also
wasn't
fell
good.
asleep during that Ghostbusters ones that we went to go
Yeah,
see.
Also,
he said
not bueno.
he went.
Super
he moved.
snoring.
No. What was the movie where he moved to go take a nap?
That one.
Was it Ghostbusters? That's crazy.
Not good though. They were not good movies.
But like you fell asleep and like snored in the theater.
Hey, unashamed.
I guess that's kind of like, you know, I'm sure there were people around like, what the heck is this guy doing in the movie theater? If he's so tired, why doesn't he just sleep at home?
Cause my family was there.
Right.
All right.
Unashamed.
Anyways, so let's talk about Wicked. What did you like most about the Wicked movie? I am totally team Elphaba.
Right.
Are you team Galinda?
No. But I'm not team anybody.
Why?
Because I'm just not. I mean, I prefer her songs. Her songs are killer.
I think Cynthia did an amazing job in this
She's
movie.
sad.
Like, out of all the past Elphabas,
Which, so many.
I've been watching videos. I've seen all the different ones.
Okay.
But I think she did a superb.
I only knew her as the Wicked Witch. I didn't know that Elphaba was her original name until this movie.
They said it in the original.
Really?
Did they?
Wizard of Oz? No.
I
She was
think
just the
they
Wicked
did.
Witch.
No.
They didn't get that deep. They did not get that deep.
No, because
We just watched The Wizard of Oz not that long ago. So
I know, but I feel like I remember. Okay.
No Elphaba. I think it's cool that they gave us the backstory, but anyways, go ahead. You were going to say something?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were doing your studies on Elphaba.
Yeah, and she did an amazing job. But I mean, Cynthia's already like her name is very big in the Broadway scene as it is.
Yeah.
I believe she was in The Color Purple.
She did Harriet.
Yeah. She has an amazing voice. How do you think Ariana Grande did?
I think she did really good. I think that her and Cynthia have a really great voice together.
Yes, I agree
They
with
sound
that
good
too.
together.
But what
I
Ariana
like her-
by herself?
I liked her songs as well. I liked her songs. I think they were very good. I'm not the biggest Ariana Grande fan, so I don't really have an opinion on that. But
I was not an Ariana Grande fan, but I have to say she really deserved this role.
I think so too. I agree with that.
And I know that she wanted it like ever since she was 10 because the original Glinda, I forgot her name. What is her name? She was like 10 years old and she went to see Wicked on Broadway, and then she went into her dressing room and she was like 10 years old and she said, one day I want to play Glinda. I want that to be my role. And look, she spoke it into existence.
Wants to be the Good Witch.
Yeah.
Is she really?
She is the good witch. That's
Good
what
witch.
it's considered.
Well, that people are questioning that because people are saying
she was shiesty on this one.
yeah.
huh?
Well, not only that, but even in
She
the
was
Wizard
also
of
mean.
even in the Wizard of Oz, they were saying because remember there's that part where she's like, "Oh, you always had the red slippers. You could always go home." Well, how the hell? Why didn't you just tell me that
Well,
in the beginning?
also,
right.
she knew that there was a train to get to the Emerald City, but she never told Dorothy that there was a
She made
train
him
that she
walk.
could take.
So
She made him walk.
is she the nice good witch?
Not at all.
Right.
Unimpressive. Glinda.
Okay, we're chit chatting about it. What was your take on Wicked?
I think the music was good. Although I don't like musical, but there was nothing there that really caused me to cringe or not to pay attention. I do like the evolution of their relationship. I think it added a twist. I think that's why I stayed awake. Like, oh wait a minute, these are arch enemies. I thought they were gonna be enemies to the very end, but then it's like, hey, you're my buddy. Hey, come with me. Yes, go. Whatever. So I thought that's what kept me awake.
Really?
Let's see how this is. Yeah, let's see how this is gonna evolve.
Interesting.
Let's see how this is gonna evolve. And then,
Why do you say that?
and
Why?
then
Just a reason to stay awake.
Oh,
so why else would I stay awake?
I don't know. Maybe the music was enticing, or
That frustrates me more than anything else. I would have really liked it if they just talked throughout the whole thing. I think I would
I
have been.
love the music.
I would have been.
I felt
more
like there was a
enthused.
really good balance because like sometimes musicals there's like way too much singing going on
Yeah.
and there's not enough talking and
Right.
it's kind of annoying. I felt like this one had a really good balance.
I think so too.
What was your favorite part?
Defying gravity.
The last part.
Yeah.
Why? Just because of the
Because-
song?
Yeah.
I cried at the dance scene.
Yeah.
And I asked you that earlier, like, what did you think about the dance scene?
I mean, I didn't really have it wasn't like a I didn't have like a feeling towards it. I mean, it was okay. Like, I thought it was cool.
Well, it was emotional. I guess your mom was looking for a tearjerker, right?
Right.
We're friends now.
Cute.
I think the way that, first of all, before they even got to the dance, do you remember what happened?
They made fun of her sister, no?
No.
Of her. They didn't make fun of her sister.
No.
What happened before they went to the
so
dance?
just tell us, so we can talk about it.
The hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was making fun of the hat because it was ugly.
But Elphaba
And so she gave her the hat. She's like, "Oh, you should come with us. Here, wear this."
Yeah.
And she wore it.
Yeah.
So here Elphaba's thinking, well, maybe this is a
Good faith offering.
yeah, what is that called? An olive branch? Like maybe this is just a way for her to, and then unbeknownst to her, she gets there and it is the opposite. So, and I think she knew the whole time because growing up, she was obviously always different. She was green and she had
Let's
this.
go back to that though. Why was she green?
Because at the very beginning of the movie, the mom had an affair with this guy, and she drank something right before, and that's why she's green.
So she
I think
cheated. She cheated on her husband.
Yes, the mom.
Poppy's trying to make this biblical. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Poppy.
Well, there was sin.
No.
There was sin. Sin impacts generations to come if it's not cared for.
But here's the other thing, though.
If she would have got
If it
Jesus,
was-
she would have been a regular
Oh
color.
my God.
because I have never seen Wicked, so I don't even know what part 2 is gonna look like. And I don't want to know because I'm looking forward to seeing it on November 26th.
Bruh.
I believe that
November 26th of 2025.
Yeah.
You're already counting that down.
Yes.
We need to get you something else.
Christmas is 358 days away.
Oh, congratulations.
Anyways,
Oh, wait. Let's pause. Let's go back to that. You know, Mommy was trying to figure out why it was 50 whatever days away. 358 days away. You know, Mommy was super confused by that.
I was because
She was like, why is it only 358 days if there's 365 days in the year? You want to explain that logic, Mommy?
Why?
oh, I had it backwards in my head. I was
my
thinking we have 356 days, but it's 365 days, right?
No, Mommy. You were confused on why there was 358 days because there's 365 days.
Yeah.
Right. Were you thinking that it was going to take a whole year for Christmas to come at the
No.
beginning? So then I'm confused on what...
I was confused as to why that number wasn't lower.
Right. Okay, let's move on. Continue with what you were saying.
She made me feel really stupid in the car.
Well, you weren't getting it. I was concerned.
Anyway, whatever.
Well, because there's not 365 days from this day to Christmas.
Right. It's
Because-
365 days from now until January 1st.
Exactly.
Yes. I get it now.
Okay.
Good. Congratulations. We can move on.
Now I just completely lost my train of thought because of you.
I forgot.
It was about Alphaba, I think.
No, it was about the hat.
The green.
Yes, the green. The mother slept with the wizard, and she's the wizard's daughter.
She's
So,
Lizard's
And he
father.
loves the color green.
And at the end, he was the evil one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he knew the whole time. That's why he hunted her down.
You know what?
He knew the whole time that was his daughter. Hence the reason why she got a personal, invitation to meet the wizard.
You know what? You know what I'm going to say? I really like the way that they did the whole face thing. That part really intrigued me.
What face thing?
The wizard.
The
wizard's
wizard's,
face.
the castle, the wizard's tower thing with the face at the very beginning when they first introduced the wizard before introducing him and there was a big face. Like, you know how in the Wizard of Oz when they go to the Emerald City and it's just a little guy behind the thing?
Yeah.
That face, it's like actually that size. Yeah. Like I found out a couple with a guy that the director said that whole face thing was real. Like it's that size. Yeah. It's that big. I was like, that's really cool.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
But anyways, but that's why getting back. Your dad doesn't care, does he?
Hey, I'm participating. I think a lot of this is useless knowledge, but I'm participating.
It's It's just conversation.
It's
Father.
fun. Yes, let's go.
This is part of pop culture.
Pop culture. All right, well, let's go. What else you got?
What do you want to add, Father? He has notes.
I do, of course. I love the gray areas between good and evil, and how they're not revealed until the very end, right? Because we've already got this preconceived notion that the green witch is mean and the white witch is good, and although at the end the white witch did not betray the green witch, right? So she.
Why do you keep calling her the White Witch?
Okay. What do we call her then? If she's
Pink witch.
Pink witch? No. What do we call her then? The good
Galinda.
witch?
Yeah, Galinda.
I don't even like the way that sounds.
Well, actually, it's Glinda.
Galinda.
The G was not really a part of the original Wizard of Oz. It was Glinda.
Okay, just call her the Pink Witch. It doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, the pink witch, because that's the color of her skin.
No, that's the color of her dress.
Her dress is white.
No,
No,
it
her
wasn't.
dress was
Her dress
pink.
is pink.
Even at the end?
Yes,
Yes.
all of her dresses were always pink.
No.
Her whole wardrobe was pink, Father.
Yes.
Even when she turned into a good witch.
She was
She
always,
was
a,
always
good witch.
a good witch.
No, she wasn't.
She
was
wasn't a witch,
student.
period.
She was a student.
She
Remember,
wasn't in
because
sorcery.
yeah, because the evil instructor professor, right, rebuked her and was like, "Psst, you got no powers.
Rebuked is
She's got
crazy.
well, that's what it was.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna listen. How about that?
No, I think no.
She didn't I don't even
She
know what the word
wasn't
to
a
say.
she wasn't a sorcerer. That
She
is
was
true.
not.
And even to the very end, she wasn't a sorcerer. She never really had the powers. But she always wore pink.
Okay.
That was like her thing.
And so I you know what? I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
In the original movie, her gown was pink.
Yes.
In the original.
In the
Yes.
original movie, her gown
you
was
guys
pink.
take
Okay.
on the
Okay.
conversation.
You know how there's always like a song in a movie? You know, like, I'm not going to say like, oh, this song slaps.
Right.
What's the song from Wicked that is like one of them that was a little trademarked and then also kind of like.
There's a lot of movies that I feel Defying Gravity would be the one that I.
That's a good one, but I'm saying one that they made fun of.
Oh, the Nessa one? Yeah. The fact that it makes you laugh that hard is crazy.
Because it's so stupid.
Okay. And also overplayed.
Just for the record, that's not pink.
That is pink.
That is not pink.
That's pink.
How can you call this pink and that pink?
Oh, goodness.
Okay, babe.
It's not
from
pink.
the pink family. We're gonna call it
it's
peach.
not. It is not. Okay.
What is that color then?
I mean, this
That-
is pink.
Choose a different
me.
picture.
Give me. I want to show the camera.
Look at this one.
Pink! Pink, and that's the original
In that one.
actress.
In that one.
Yes, that was the original actress,
Oh,
Poppy.
so the other one in the other
Pink.
picture here.
Pink.
Pink.
Okay, whatever.
Show the camera.
I'm not gonna show the camera anything.
They can see it on this one.
Okay, turn it around.
No, they already saw it. Don't
They
worry
already
about me.
saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, they already saw
That
it.
was pink.
It's not pink. It's peach. You called it.
Made it come true.
Peach. Go ahead.
What's the rest of the words?
Who cares?
No, I don't. I really don't. The fact that it cracks you up is really sad, actually.
You know that they had to remaster it
What do you mean?
because of that one song, that one part. Me and Bach. They went in and they.
I want to move on from this. I'm over this. All
right. Before we transition to the other movie, what are two things that that you think that people could learn from when it comes to this movie?
Don't judge witchcraft.
I think you can't judge a book by its cover, just by what you see by face value, right? That's an easy one.
What did you just say? Don't choose witchcraft?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
And then there's always ambiguities between good and evil, just kind of depending on, on the circumstances.
So I looked it up. Of course, I used Google, and I said, like, what could people learn from the movie Wicked? And they said courage and bravery, intelligence over strength, friendship and teamwork, understanding differences, which that kind of speaks on what you're talking about, right? Not judging a book by its cover, believing in yourself, and
there was a social justice piece to it, right?
Oh yeah, the animals.
yeah, the one that's gonna be the cowardly lion.
I wasn't even talking about that one.
We're talking
Oh.
about how they were canceling the animals from teaching and trying
Talking, yeah.
to talk.
But I was thinking about that, the cowardly whatever lion. In the very beginning of the movie, he's technically not standing on two legs. He's standing on all four. He's on all four. So that could be the cowardly lion.
It is the cowardly lion.
How do you know that for sure?
Because they said it.
When?
In some of the things, they said it.
I don't remember that.
You spend a lot of time.
You remember what her New Year's resolution was? Less scrolling.
You spend a lot of time just kind of like every detail. He was on four legs. He's the cowardly lion.
Okay. Who's going to be the Tin Man?
What is his name? What is his name? Pharaoh?
It's not his name.
What is his name? You don't.
I don't. Farouk.
But who are you
The
gonna tell?
handsome guy.
Dancing through life.
He's gonna be the Tin Man.
Yeah.
It's no. What's
Or
his
is he gonna
face?
be
Bach.
this-
Bach is the Tin Man. And then
He's
the
a
scarecrow.
scarecrow. Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. It seems more likely to be
Yeah, he's the
the scarecrow.
scarecrow.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that gonna? Do you think that's
He
gonna?
doesn't have a brain.
He doesn't like books. He doesn't know how to read books.
Yeah, he doesn't have a brain.
Did they say that? He doesn't know how to read books.
Mommy, the whole dance was in a library and him throwing books around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, where were you at? We were in the same movie theater.
She just didn't get to that video where they shared that information.
Yeah, right.
I think it's time to transition into the next movie.
Oh, no, let's stay right here. This is a great conversation.
No.
Do you have something else to add?
Let me take a look at my notes.
Oh gosh. Did you write a sermon around it?
No
He
scripture.
could.
No scripture. I could though now that I'm thinking about it. No. Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
What are we gonna talk about now?
What's right on the screen back there?
What is it?
Mufasa.
Ooh.
I knew you was gonna do that.
You were just waiting for someone to say that.
I love that.
Did we watch The Lion King after we
Yes.
saw Mufasa?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh.
not before, unfortunately.
We know the story.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love The Lion King?
I was kind of hoping that I would watch The Lion King before and then, but I didn't. I couldn't get through all those movies that I had prior to get to.
Oh, let's pause
Lion
there
King.
for a second.
Oh, let's not talk about this.
So
I'm
Gianna,
halfway through.
before coming home on her break from Masters,
No, this was during.
huh?
This was during.
So this wasn't plotted beforehand?
No, it was not.
So Gianna figured while I'm home, I'm going to make a full list of all the Disney movies,
That I wanna
starting from, what was the first one? Is it Snow White?
Mm-hmm.
Starting from Snow White all the way to recent.
Yeah.
And how
which
many
is
are there?
Turning red. That's where I stopped.
I know, but how many are there so far that you counted? Not where you've watched already. How long is your list?
I have no idea.
Where's your phone at?
Oh,
Oh,
She's still not gonna be able to count it.
Huh?
She still won't be able to count them
why?
because there's that many, and you'll be going from one page to another. No, one screen to another.
Well, to be fair, I think I watched maybe 5 movies and there was already 45. So there's about 50 on there, on that list.
and how many have you watched so far?
About half. So like 25, 30 perhaps. And I'm averaging like 3 movies a day. But they're an hour and like something long. They're not that very long.
Yeah, they're not like 2 hours.
Yeah, they're not like 2 hour, 3 hour.
Well,
movies.
because, they knew that
Yeah, you can't.
a
Keep,
child's
you can't keep
attention span is not going to last longer than that. But a young adult,
Listen, I'm making work, especially when I'm coloring with it. Oh, it's over. I'm getting through 10 movies. And I'm already in Pixar, which Pixar didn't come till later, which is pretty cool. Because I'm doing Disney and Pixar.
so we didn't watch The Lion King before we went to see Mufasa. So we just
No.
walked in with an open mind because everyone knows that Mufasa is pretty awesome.
Right.
He's an awesome guy.
Right. Even though we don't really see him.
Huh?
He's like in the first 30 minutes.
And then he dies.
And then he dies.
Right, but
Right.
So this was good to see his.
We didn't even you didn't even know his story prior. So
well, what did we do? What did we know about Mufasa from the original Lion King?
he was the king.
What else?
He was brothers to Scar.
Okay, what else?
He had a child named Simba.
Come on, guys, go deeper. He was a great father.
Bro.
He was highly.
But in 30 minutes, we got that much.
Simba got into a lot of trouble in the first 30 minutes, and he was there to help him.
All right, so let's look at this. So if he was such a good father, how come when he died, Simba was so insecure he took off and started hanging around with the pigs?
Because Scar came in and lied to him, just like the devil. Ooh, child.
Well,
Just like the devil comes in and lies to you.
Yeah, but if you
And
have
causes-
a father that's rooted in the word, the devil can't lie to you. Ask Gianna. Can the devil lie to you, Gianna? No. Nope.
Well, I feel like while he was here, he did.
While he was with us, he was a good father. for all of 30 minutes that he was in the movie. He was a good. He made the hyenas tremble every single time. They would just talk about some stuff. Oh, that's Mufasa. Ooh. Say it again. Ooh. So, what's your point?
That was my point. My
he
point
was a
was
good
he was a good dad. He was a good leader. People, all the other animals respected him. He had a good marriage with his wife.
But we didn't. But we didn't know the backstory, so we didn't even know why.
So that's
all the animals respected him. We didn't see, because remember, the Pride Land was depleted. Remember, before he came back.
No.
Yes.
When
all the white lions were killing everybody.
We're not talking about Mufasa just yet.
We are talking about
before.
Mufasa.
We were just talking about the Lion King.
Not Mufasa.
Right. Okay, but we're talking about the character Mufasa.
No, we're talking about the Lion King. Like the movie The Lion King. We haven't even gotten into Mufasa just yet.
Okay, go ahead. But the land.
Let him go.
Here's the point, though. But as a because never mind. Because we're saying he's a great man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not based on the 30 minutes that we seen in the first movie. It's based on him coming after all the white lions, and he fought the white lions, and then he came back and he brought that back. Remember, at the end of Mufasa. Mm-hmm. That's why he became a great king, because there was nothing left.
Yeah.
And so in the end of the story that we just watched, Mufasa, we see why he was a good dad, a good leader, because he was only on there for 30 minutes in the original movie. But anyway.
True. Didn't that same thing happen to Simba then, if you think about it?
What do you mean?
Well, didn't Scar completely deplete and dry out the land until Simba came back?
Yeah.
Oh, so history was repeating itself.
That's right.
Okay, so I loved, I love the movie Mufasa. I actually went into the movie theater with a blanket. We had snacks.
Very weird.
What can we learn from Mufasa?
Taka should have been good.
I think everybody's going to walk away thinking that.
He had potential. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But I think we all know.
I mean, we all know how it ends up. But what does it all stem from, y'all?
Jealousy.
Of?
Girl.
A woman.
What? It didn't start there, though.
It did.
It did.
Yeah, because remember, he saw them flirting it up.
That's right, because he did.
Yeah.
He did.
He did his big one.
What's her name? Sarabi? Yeah.
Sounds about right. Look at you.
Does sound about
How many videos did you watch on Mufasa? Anyways, so yeah, because they got along right away, and then what's his name? Scar's name?
Taka.
Taka's
Oh
mom.
my gosh.
Taka's mom. Obviously. Taka's,
What are you laughing at?
The fact that we said it at the same time.
yeah,
Oh.
and with the same passion. Taka's mom told him, "Hey, did he say it? He saved his son."
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Taka didn't. What's his name? Mufasa. Save.
No,
Yes.
Taka saved Mufasa.
No. Are you talking about when the white lions came?
Yeah, I'm talking about in the beginning. Why did the mother favor Mufasa?
She didn't.
The mother?
Uh-oh. Sorry.
The mother?
The mother didn't favor Mufasa.
No? Okay. So how was
no.
he able to stay in the pride then? Because the father certainly didn't want him to be a part of it.
The reason he stayed in the pride was because Taka saved him by doing the race.
Yeah, remember?
And then the dad said you have to stay with the women, which is the mother, and you go and hunt. You are not a man. You're not going to be king. That's why.
Okay.
It wasn't because of.
But Mufasa won the race.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, Mufasa won the race.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Taka let him.
Because Taka let him. Taka let him. That's why he slowed down. He was like, I always wanted a brother, and then he started slowing down.
Okay.
So that's what made you like Taka. That's what made you want him to be, it was confusing as to why.
But we already knew who he was.
Right. But there was
So
so
you-
much good that came from it because in the
you
beginning.
were expecting something to happen though.
Right,
Go
but
ahead.
in the beginning, you saw that he was, that he saved Mufasa from drowning.
Yes.
Remember? And that's
Yes.
and then he convinced the mother to keep him around.
Yes.
He let him win in the race because he always wanted a brother.
You have to say it that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you remember that song? The song from it.
Yes. It's ringing in my ear right now.
So I mean, there was a lot of things on there that made you want to really like Taka.
I agree. Okay.
What else you got there?
Yeah, Mufasa obviously strong leadership, with humility. It was always trying to do things as a team, right? Especially when the white lions came into the picture and they were just depleting all the lions. I'm trying to figure out why they went after their own kind. I don't understand the logic behind it.
It was because they weren't actually going after each other because of just power. It was because they killed his son. Mufasa killed his son. At the oh wait, that is a good point.
Oh, they were already hunting lions when Mufasa did what he did with all the other ones. They were already.
That's why
hunting
they
them.
had to fight.
Yeah.
Well, was it because of the food?
No, I think it had everything to do with, the separation of kind.
They were
Just-
the same thing.
They were
Yeah.
lions.
Well, we're all people, aren't we? But some of us are different type of people, and we still fight against each other.
So because
So racism.
there it is.
I mean,
It shows its ugly face even in the pride.
Right.
Dang it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So my notes that I pulled from somewhere else says his leadership qualities are demonstrated by his calm demeanor. So he was always the calming source, right? And his commitment always the well-being of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Bruh.
There it is. The well-being of the kingdom.
You knew that was going to light up his life.
Yes. Mufasa's relationship with his son Simba is central to his character. The bond between them is portrayed with warmth and love, and Mufasa's guidance helps save Simba's. I don't know how that got into this review
Well,
because we didn't really see that much in this movie.
No, but you can see it in. Oh, right.
Yeah, you didn't see it in this movie.
Yeah, because Simba was gone the whole time.
yeah.
You know who I appreciated? The monkey. What was his name?
Rafiki.
Rafiki.
I think Rafiki.
Santa Sana, squish banana.
Yeah, I think Rafiki was where the switch started where things began to change, where there was a shift in where you can begin to see Mufasa, the one that we've seen in The Lion King at the beginning of The Lion King.
How?
Well, he pointed out, right, that he comes from a long line, right, without even knowing. And he says, "Now I see the real you." You know, in one part he told him, "I see the real you. The real you's coming out, the leader." And then his ability to help them work as a team, and of course, you know, true leaders always stick out, and so he stuck out on how he interacted with each other, and then the wisdom that he used in order to defeat the white lions. So,
And it's interesting to see that even from the beginning, when Mufasa was like a baby running around with Taka, you know, he didn't. Was Mufasa always a king or from a king bloodline? No.
Yes.
In his own.
In his own pride, yeah, he was.
Got it.
who,
he was-
Mufasa? Yeah.
In his own pride.
Yeah, from his own. Yeah.
But not from Taka's pride. Because Taka was technically supposed to be king. But,
He was a wimp.
unfortunately, he was a wimp.
Yes, because when Mufasa went to go fight with the mom,
Because
he saw
he
it and
defended the
ran.
mom. And Taka also saw it happening and didn't defend his mom. Which I think is pretty insane. It's gone.
You're talking about Taka?
Yes.
Scar.
Yeah.
You know what I regret is that there were no hyenas in this movie.
Yes, there were.
Yeah, there were.
Where?
They were. No, they weren't.
Oh, because they're not in this movie.
hyenas.
No.
But they are in the other.
Yeah, Lion King.
No, not the cartoon one or the animated one.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's also Lion King.
Yeah,
Right.
the other movie even is not.
Yeah, what do you want the hyenas in there for?
Well, they were actually. I saw them, but it was in the big group when Mufasa was walking to his mom. You know that one scene where
Yeah.
they split. I saw them there, but that's the only time I saw them.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. I just have a very observant eye.
You do.
Thank
you
you.
are really picking up
Thank
on these
you.
details that I would have never seen.
just really good at that.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to Cheech Moran,
Who's that?
one of the voices of the
Name another one.
Oh, I don't remember who what? Oh, I think I know.
You do.
Is it
It's
a female?
A female.
Ah, is it Whoopi Goldberg?
Yes.
Yes.
She wasn't in that movie.
Yes, she was.
She was in the
other
original.
voice.
Yeah, I know she was in the original, but she was not in Mufasa.
That's not
No,
what
we're
we're
not
talking about.
We're not talking about.
I'm not talking about Mufasa.
No,
we
we're talking
moved
about
to
the
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
Yes.
Why are we moving back and forth?
Bill, because your dad
Why?
did it.
I did not do it.
Your
You're the
dad-
one who did
Your
it.
dad.
I did not.
Your dad did it when he talked about the hyenas.
Just right now.
I really missed seeing the
I
hyenas.
really missed seeing the hyenas. I did. They were a pretty cool character. Just like, Simone and Pumbaa.
It's Timon and Pumbaa.
Is it really? It's not Pomone.
It's Timon, yeah.
It's Timon,
Timon
and Pumbaa.
and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pum
What?
bum bum.
Who's that?
Don't you heard him say that in the original Lion King when he was looking for him?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Anyway. I had some notes too,
Okay.
but I was trying to go off the dome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a wonderful phrase.
Ain't no passing craze.
Thank you.
Means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy.
Hakuna Matata. Why? Why?
That movie is so good. After the death of Mufasa, it gets really good. I'd rather skip all that part.
But does a small, tiny part of you still feel bad for Scar, though?
No.
I do.
Not in the other movie, but Taka, yeah.
Well, but what's his name? Mufasa saves a girl and lets him take the credit for it.
Yeah.
So
There really was no reason for him to turn on him.
turn on him, there wasn't.
And that's very, very factual. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
there wasn't no reason for him to turn on him.
No, there wasn't. And
There
that's
wasn't no
annoying.
reason for Taka to turn on
Yeah.
Mufasa.
None.
Well, his feelings were hurt, but I think that he should have gone to Mufasa and said, "Hey, dude, you know, I was talking to you so that you could try to get me an in with Zarabi or Sarabi or whatever her name is, and you go and you take her underneath my nose. What's up with that?"
He didn't though.
He did. He saw them having a romantical dance and song.
Okay, but that wasn't
And
his
then they
fault.
were rubbing up on each other.
Yeah, they were
But
doing
that
the
was
rubby rubs.
But that wasn't his fault though.
No,
It wasn't. It wasn't Mufasa's fault
wasn't
because
his
she was
fault.
trying to wring it out of him.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault because I remember exactly. He says, "You're okay. You're okay.
I got you.
I got you.
And then he said the same thing when she almost fell somewhere or something like
and
that.
then she's like, "Oh, I got you."
No, he was picking up the bird. What is the bird's name?
No, I don't know. But he's annoying.
But he was like, I got you. And that's when she was like, I got you. Under her breath.
Yeah.
Why are you smiling like that?
Well, because I still think that Taka and Mufasa could have had a nice little chit chat.
Right,
And
mommy,
it
but you
wouldn't-
have to realize that this is a movie and it's not feelings are important.
Yeah.
Well,
And they're
this should
also
be-
lions.
this
So
should-
this wouldn't have happened either way.
Yeah,
Taka wouldn't have
seriously.
gotten upset. If this was real life, the lions would have duked it out for a second. We're like, all right, bet. She's yours.
Peace.
or one would have just died.
Yeah, but the part that annoyed me and that didn't make sense was when he took the hit from the white lion. Why would you do that and then kill your brother at the very end of everything?
What do you mean?
Scar took the hit from the white lion. Remember when Mufasa was on the ground and the white lion was gonna
Yes.
and he took the scar for it, and now he has this whatever forever scar.
Yeah.
But then at the very end of it all, in Lion King, he ends up killing him anyways. Why take the hit? Why didn't you just let him get killed?
Well, because I think his conscience, like a normal,
Right, but if his conscience was really there, he wouldn't have killed him at the very end of it. He would have, there you go, brother. But no, he died. Did he not?
I think those were two different circumstances.
No.
And I think maybe Scar got to the point where he was like, you know what, I can't take this anymore.
No.
Why am I taking the side of Scar anyway? Why? I think I just feel bad for him because I think of him as a baby cub singing about his brother.
Yeah. Right.
So what's the moral of the story?
Don't get mad at your brother.
Show your brother some grace.
It's not his fault.
I think better communication could have been part of this whole movie, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Better communication.
I'm also annoyed at the fact that the dad died. What was the purpose of that? You could have kept him alive.
Yeah.
Mufasa's dad, why did you have to kill him? He could have stayed alive.
Well, but then again,
How did he die?
had he nobody knows.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
Had he still been alive, then Mufasa would have never become king.
Right. But the dad never found his son.
Inevitably,
You know
he
how
would've.
upsetting that is?
Hello, in the words of Rafiki, look harder. They now live in you. Do you remember that?
Stop it.
Well, but that's the truth, though. Like, you know, the dad lived in him. And even the mom said it, too. He's like, Father? And she's like, he lives in you now.
Yeah, right.
No, I think because it says something like, "Remember who you are." Mm-hmm. That's what he told them.
I found your father.
Remember who you are.
Oh, yeah. I found your father. Follow me.
Follow me.
And he takes him on this long journey into the...
And then look over there.
In the water.
Look over there. In the water.
Look over there.
That was genius script writing. What are we gonna say here? Look over there.
Whoever did the voice of Rafiki did a great job.
It's the same one from the other one.
I don't
Is
think
it
so.
really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, how do you duplicate that voice?
Look it up.
How? I have no phone.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Is the voice of Rafiki. Oh,
Why don't you just look at the cast and then go to the Rafiki?
Your mom likes to work harder, not smarter.
I don't know.
Same. It's the same. That's why you're not saying nothing.
No.
It's the same.
Look at this name. Oh my gosh. No.
It's the same.
Mommy.
R.I.P. to Mufasa.
What is his name?
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Too bad that it can't be the same guy for Rafiki because he died in 2017.
Oh, Tito.
No. They both died? Him and Earl Jones both died from
Look
the
at
movie.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
He said Earl Jones. That was his middle name and last name.
James Earl Jones died like recently.
Yeah, he did.
Like a few months ago, isn't it?
Yeah. He died in like September.
I'm going to have to double verify
Unfortunately.
your information.
This is what the
Rafiki.
Velasquez family does. When we go into debate about something, we have to look it up to make sure
Film character.
who is right.
What does Rafiki mean?
you.
Sorry.
Oh, that's not. Rafiki means companion or friend.
You
in
want me to
Africa.
point it out so bad because you're a middle child.
What does being a middle child have anything to do with me drinking out of my cup?
Oh my gosh, mommy.
What?
I'm so sick of this middle child syndrome.
Middle child syndrome?
I'm sick of it.
What?
I'm sick of it.
You know what?
Dancing in the Walmart. You like, just.
How is that? But I gotta understand something though. How is that middle child syndrome?
Because you want to be the center of attention. Look at me, look at
It
me.
was Benson from the show Benson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he died in 2017. You seen him? Why you seen him?
It didn't sound like the same.
No, it didn't.
I didn't notice the difference.
I don't remember watching.
Bananas, it was all sounded the same.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right.
but he is a different person.
Yeah.
All right,
Fortunate.
Bendito.
Both great movies.
Ditto.
Yeah,
What's
very
the
good
next
movie.
movie that we want to see that we're gonna put on the Rasta?
Poppy wants to watch that.
Boing boing boing. What?
The boxer movie.
It could wait now. I
Yeah.
think it's a great story. I love boxing movies because Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4.
Rocky 5, Rocky 6.
Yeah,
And
all
then
the
it
Rockies.
was, what is it?
Creed.
Creed.
Yes.
What was that?
You know what movie I don't want to watch? Moana 2.
Why? Because
Lin-Manuel Miranda didn't write any of the songs.
but he did in Mufasa, and there wasn't a lot of bangers in that one.
Brother was a hit.
The
That's so
only
to-
one.
Do you know? I can so
No.
totally hear him singing that song too.
He was in it.
Yeah.
That was him.
What song is that?
That's that song. When
Okay.
he's on the tree, the line that's on the tree,
Yeah.
that's him. That's Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay. So that was a good song, just like Defying Gravity. So what was the dumb song from Mufasa?
The Bye Bye one.
Yes. Yes. That was such a
Honestly,
stupid
that
song.
was lucky a banger.
No, it was
Bye Bye
not.
song.
Yeah, the White Lion singing Bye Bye.
Yeah, the white. That was such a stupid song, and I remember turning to
Did
Gianna.
Did Lin-Manuel write
Yeah,
that
he wrote
one?
all the songs.
Oh, come on.
Sorry that we
that
have
was
to
a
admit
banger.
that. No, it was not.
That was a banger. Honestly, the song that I really liked was the song when Taka was on the mountain after finding out about his brother. That one was really good. That one was a banger. They weren't all hits. I will say that they're not like music that I'm gonna put on my Spotify
Hamilton.
playlist like Hamilton and listen fully through. But they're pretty good. I'm not mad at them, but Moana 2 could have been better. I haven't watched it, but I've
So
heard
how do
some
you
of
know
the,
it's not
no,
good?
I've heard some of the songs. I've heard some of the what?
That song is the only song that Lin-Manuel Miranda pitched to Jenkins that wasn't part of the original was not originally present in the script, as he felt he wanted to write a dancehall villain song. So that was one of his favorite songs.
Bye bye.
Yeah, Lin-Manuel. He pitched it to him like, you got to hear this song. Bye-bye.
Honestly, creds.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, let me go back to the Moana thing.
Okay.
I was looking.
No,
okay.
we have not seen Moana 2.
No, and I don't plan on singing it either. Okay. The thing about Moana 2 is that the songs written by the women, which, okay, whatever. Yeah, women power, but they're not good. What do you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Were you trying to play the song?
No, I was trying to look at the lyrics.
The thing about the songs is that they wrote them in like a pop culture way, like they're very pop music-esque, but Moana was written in like the cultural sense, like
The Polynesian
yes,
culture?
like it was very like he took account for their culture, and the Moana songs for this one doesn't fit that vibe, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. But also Lin-Manuel Miranda, wow, Lin-Manuel Miranda is a great writer.
Yeah.
So
Bye.
you liked Hamilton, so shh.
It's history.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It is three.
It is.
So then maybe he'll make one about Abe Lincoln.
Why was I just thinking about Abe Lincoln in my head when he said history? That's creepy.
Maybe you should call Lin-Manuel Miranda and pitch it.
No, but I was watching a video about Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
And do you know that when he was shot,
He died.
no, not right away. They brought him to this place. I don't know if it was his house, and he had to lay on a bed that he didn't even fit in because he was too big for it. And I think he died like 2 days later.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have all the commodities we have now.
No, they didn't. But why was I
No.
thinking of Abraham Lincoln? That is so weird.
Abraham Lincoln is, the big guy in the chair.
Huh?
In Washington, babe.
Oh. It's so weird. I just wanted to know the weirdness of us thinking about Abraham Lincoln at the same time.
He was a one of the very important leaders.
I mean, he
What did
was
he
our
do?
first president.
What did he do, Mommy?
He freed the slaves.
She said, at first she said he was our first president.
Was he? Oh no, that was Washington.
But that's what she said. That's what she said.
Washington was our first president.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Final answer.
Wait, was Abraham? No. I got the hiccups.
George Washington. Is George Washington our first president?
Yes, George Washington was our first
Without a
president.
doubt.
Without a doubt.
Okay, good.
But what was Abraham Lincoln? Was he our second president?
No.
We literally saw what the second president was in Hamilton. No less. Oh. Oh goodness.
Abraham Lincoln was the one who was trying to not really end slavery, but bring it under,
Okay, but
bring it
what-
under control.
what number
Free the
president was
slaves inevitably. I don't know what number he was. That doesn't.
Okay,
that's
then I
not,
don't feel stupid.
But that's not what's important, though.
It's not, but I don't feel stupid then. Because you're making me feel stupid that I don't know that he's not our first president.
I think you should feel stupid. I think you should feel stupid that you thought he was the first president.
Oh my gosh. Gianna, we don't need this right now.
I can't help it.
Anyways,
I
want to know what. Can you look it up?
what?
I'll look it up.
Who cares what number he was?
I want to know.
He wasn't the first.
Okay, but if I'm in a conversation with somebody, I want to know. I want to know what.
You would have blew it already if you were in a conversation. Hey, that's how that ship. That ship has sailed already. There's somebody out there right now that's listening. It's like, these dum-dums. He's number 12,
Stop making me
13,
laugh.
or
I'm trying to hold
whatever.
it. He was our 16th president.
Bro, not
said-
even close to the first.
I was close. I said 12 or 13.
Your hiccups are annoying.
Drink some water.
Go
I
stand.
have no water.
Go stand on your head upside down.
Yeah, give me your big long straw. Your big
Can you give her the water? She's dying over there with her hiccups and you're taking a sip.
Mr. Dramatic.
Oh, I'm glad they're not getting that on video. It'd be so weird. Okay, Gianna, okay.
Did somebody tell you to drink like that when you have the hiccups?
It
or you
helps.
just made that up?
It helps. No hiccups.
Very good.
Well, I feel like we went down a complete rabbit hole.
Yeah,
we
we did.
ended on Moana. So we're never going to see it, is what you're saying?
No, we'll see it, I guess.
When it gets to the Disney Channel? I mean,
Yeah?
huh? The Disney app?
Disney Plus?
That's what I mean.
Yes.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah. Okay, are we done? Or?
What's your next movie?
That you're gonna watch on
that I'm
Disney
gonna watch.
Plus.
That I'm gonna watch on Disney Plus, like my list.
No, that's on your list.
Well, I have to finish Monsters Inc. and then I'm Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, but I think what we did talk about before was some of the things like we're talking about. What did we learn from Wicked? What did we learn from Mufasa? Didn't you say that there was a couple movies that you watched that you felt had?
Yeah, Pinocchio is a pretty popular one because of the conscience thing. Yeah.
And Jonah and the whale.
Oh yes, that.
They were trapped in a whale.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And in the first movie, Snow White prays to God.
Amen.
I was like, oh, period. And then everything that she prayed for came true. So I was like, okay, period. And then Hercules. Well, Hercules doesn't really apply, but at the beginning I was like, this is interesting because he sacrifices his strength for a girl. Or not sacrifices, he gives up his strength for a girl, which Samson
and Delilah.
Yeah. Kind of that same story. Well, not really, because they don't end up together at the very end of it.
But Hercules does.
Hercules does, and he becomes a god. So it doesn't really correlate at the very end, but
there's still some things in there.
Right. But it's also like,
You also said at one
Hercules-
point that Toy
Hercules-
Story was very...
Oh, yeah,
Very-
the fourth
The
one.
Forky.
Forky, yeah.
I'm not worthy. Oh, you're worthy, Forky. Jesus loves you too, Forky.
Yeah, because he kept saying, like, I'm just trash.
Yeah.
I'm just nothing but garbage.
Wait, do I
Who
have
told them that?
I think I do.
Who told them that? Poor thing.
I mean, if you really
He
think
was
about it,
made out
though,
of trash,
like a
though.
spork is
No.
so stupid.
A
It's like
spork is stupid.
spork is like such a stupid invention.
And it's very useless. The fork doesn't really work. The spoon's okay. But it's a
But can you
When
imagine?
was the last time you were in school, Father?
Can you imagine though if like you were the inventor of that? Like I was the inventor of the spork.
People still buy those.
I
They're
know,
still
but
a thing.
Who buys them? And I
They're
need to
still a
find
thing.
everybody who does and shame them
No,
in
they're
front of their
still a
face.
thing.
to
They're
me,
still a-
that's like the.
There's still a thing. Let me.
To me, that's like the whole thing when we talked about it before. Like, if you were, prepping the night before to get ready for the diarrhea commercial, like, would you be excited about it?
We never talked about it. You always talk about it.
Like the Pepto-Bismol commercials?
Yeah, like, would you be excited if you hit a?
I don't know. Pepto-Bismol commercials kind of hit.
Oh, here we go with that.
They
Okay.
do, though.
All right, so come up with a jingle for a spork.
You can get
No.
2 boxes of sporks for $40.
Bro, what a ripoff. $4 more
Or-
like it.
Or you can get the shiny ones
Shiny ones.
for $14.99. 8 of them, an 8-pack.
So, like, they're
of
actual...
sporks. Yeah,
So
like
they're actual metals.
Metals. Why? What would be the... Just get a spoon and a fork. What is the difference?
If you can get them both for the same price.
Okay, so if there's a spoon and a fork, then how come there's not like a fork and a knife?
What? What?
Are we done? How
What are we talking
How long have we
about?
been going so far?
What are we talking about right now?
Like,
I know, right? How stupid is that? Somebody think, cut it? Cut your mouth open? Wow, that's a great idea, baby. Let's invent one of those.
What? I'm so confused.
This makes sense. A spork makes sense.
your
You
dad,
scoop it.
your dad will always be a fan of the spork
I
because
am, because you are worth something.
you are worth something, and you
You
have
are.
purpose.
You have purpose, Sporky. Stay out of the trash.
So stupid. Anyway, thanks for joining us during our movies extravaganza. We
Yeah.
look forward to the next episode. Again, we wanted to make this lighthearted. There'll be more breakdowns of movies in the future, especially the ones that we really want to go
Far
see.
future.
Far future.
Far.
Why?
Because we got a lot of work to do. The last guys.
Truth. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on episode 31. Love
31.
y'all.
God bless.